All right, guys, quick introduction today. I watched that video back that I put up in my last video. Watched it back, and my goodness, the introduction to that thing was forever. I'm sorry I put you guys through that. We're going to keep the introduction a lot shorter here today. What we're planning on doing is going down to the river and just check out what all's going on down there. How much did the river change? And that's basically it today. I just got home from work. I still got drywall mud and stuff on my hands. But we're going to go down here and check the river out. And then we'll come back home, take a shower, and call it an evening. This is going to be a slow day, a lazy day. Okay, I'll shut up now. I'll see y'all in a little bit. All right, guys, I found a couple little things. There's one little guy back there. I don't know if you can see him. He's almost dead center of the picture right now. There's a little guy back there in the corner. There's a guy right down there. Don't know how well you can see them. They're all very skinny. They don't look healthy. I don't know if it's because they're in here and they haven't got what they need to eat or what. I don't want to bother them. I'm going to leave them alone. Whatever happens, happens. There's like 3 of them down here under these leaves. All of them are very skinny. I don't want to pull the leaves back, but there are 3 of them down under there. I don't know how well you guys can see. But anyway, let's head to the river. There you go. Great opening shot. Anyway, we're right here at the trestle, guys. Right here coming out of Alvarado, heading towards Damascus. We're going to go over here and check the river out. It's definitely looking a bit different over there. It didn't change a whole lot over there. It pulled a lot of rock forward. More than anything, it just stripped everything off of the bank that was growing over there. Just peeled it back to nothing. This point down here, it didn't come down that far at all. I may have some video up of this section through here. There may not be, but there may be. And that point definitely did not come out that far. It probably came back here somewhere and went around. But it's pulled all that rock out through here and just filled that in. It's basically made the creek more narrow right here. This is the South Fork of the Holston River right here, guys. Water just peeled everything off of this area right here. Look at the fence. Completely jam-packed full of stuff. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Yeah, he's a good pooch. Let's go. Come on. Crazy to think that water is all the way up here, all the way up to the top of that fence, and all of this was full right here. I mean, I'm well below, you know, that's probably 3 or 4 feet above my head right now, and we're still, you know, we're still up a pretty good ways. You can see this drops off right here down pretty low. But yeah, it's crazy. It just pulled all that rock. Just pulled it all down this way. Filled this whole area down through here with rock. That whole area was basically just sand right there. And there was no pile. It was just flat across through there. So it's brought, I don't know, maybe a couple feet of rock from probably right there all the way down this edge here, all the way down through here till right there, and you can see where it kind of cuts back around. All of that's new, and it does look like this stuff back here got piled up a little higher as far as the rock and stuff, but I could be wrong about that. That could just be because there's no vegetation in there. It just makes it look that way. But yeah, it definitely pulled a lot of rocks down here. Come on, boy. If you know this area, you probably know this hole. We're right here at the trestle. This is the first trestle coming out of Alvarado heading to Damascus. There's another trestle right up here. Don't know how well you guys can see that out there, but it'll be some good structure for next year. Maybe even here in a couple months when I come out here and go trout fishing. So where do they go, guys? When the water comes through here like that, where do the fish go? Do they hang out right here, find a deep hole and just ride it out, dodge all the stuff coming down the creek? Or do they go right down here to the lake and hang out and then come back? You know what? I don't think it matters. I went to the lake. I saw how the lake was flowing. It was craziness. It was incredible. One of the craziest things I've ever seen. I've never seen the lake like that before. But yeah, as far as, I see some ducks up there, I think. Something. Anyway, I forgot what I was saying, guys. All right, I'll shut up. It's gonna be a short video, I said. We're right here in Alvarado at the Alvarado Station. River didn't change a whole lot down through there. It changed a little bit. Piled some rocks up, dug a big hole down this end. But for the most part, still a little bit of a mess down there. I know you guys probably can't see it, but I want to go over here and check some stuff out. All right, guys, we are still right here in Alvarado. Alvarado Bridge is right here. The station's right over here. It definitely pulled a lot of rock down this way. It's one thing I've noticed. And I noticed from the creeper trail the other day that it stripped everything off of this bank over here. So I want to go down there and check that out. It's crazy. It basically made this to where you can get over to the little island over there with no problem. This little section here, there's usually a little creek that runs down through there, which it still does. You can see it right there a little bit, but it basically filled it in down through here. I think it does that every few years. It does that, but not like it did this year. I am up under the Alvarado Bridge right now, guys. Just checking things out. Checking things out. There's where the concrete went. It's right there. That's the concrete that peeled away from the other side over there. It's back here. You can't see it, but it peeled away like right in this area on the other side. It just pulled a lot of rock down. It's amazing to me how much rock it pulled down into this area right here. Or not right there, I'm sorry, up here. It pulled a lot of rock down here, several feet. I'll tell you what, it is a beautiful day out here. We need to get out here and go fishing. All right, guys, I'm still right here. I've just came around the corner, basically. Anyway, the reason I turned the camera back on is because I want a little bit of info from you guys. If you're watching this channel now, you know you see what I've been doing on here. You know, I like to get out, like to go fishing, all those kind of things. But anyway, my question is, do you guys want me to try to go up to Connor Rock, or go out to that section of 58 where there's no road? If you saw the last video, you saw that section of 58 where there was no road. Do you want me to go out there and go across the creek and get on the creeper trail, or the other side where the road is and ride out? I've seen that there are sections of 58 that are missing like large chunks, half-mile sections. If you guys want me to go out there and check that out, I'll either do that or I go to Connor Rock. You guys let me know in the comments. Down here looking at this now, if I had my boots, I would wade across that, but I don't have my boots right now. I'm in my work boots and I don't want to get them jam-packed full of mud. But it just so happens we've got a bridge right here. It's already getting dark. Well, not getting dark, but the sun is running from us, put it that way. This is some of the stuff that didn't make it to the lake, that you can just see it just stripped everything off of here. Sorry guys, I'm trying not to jerk the camera around too much, but I'm doing just that. But yeah, this is the stuff that didn't quite make it to the lake. So you can just imagine what is in the lake. If you saw that last video and you saw the trussel, there's stuff down there. It's just unbelievable. There's someone's backpack slash cooler of some sort. That's a nice little piece of driftwood right there. Yeah, it's crazy, guys. Mike, you're gonna get killed out there. What's wrong with you, boy? I can't help it. Look at that. I'll go over there. That's probably, I don't know, water's right here. I'd say 10 feet of stuff just piled up there. I've seen bigger piles in many places, but it's still a mess. Wow. How does a computer end up in this? I done told you, boy, you're gonna get killed out there. At least there's not water. If there was water under here, there's no way I would be up here. Somebody's brand new tennis shoes. There is just every matter of junk in here that you can imagine. It's craziness. Yeah, I'm old. I ain't dead. I can still get around a little bit for, 20 minutes at a time. All right, I said this was gonna be a short video. This is totally amazing, guys. It just peeled everything that was on here. It peeled it off all the way back to here. This was not the edge before at all. That was not the edge at all. That edge came all the way out to here. It literally peeled that edge all the way back to here. And this is basically how deep your edge was. So where all of this material right here went, because this is what the river, this is exactly how the river flowed before. It might have took a little bit more of a turn that way. There's somebody's raft of some sort or a tent. Anyway, as I was saying, it might be shooting that way a little more now, but the river still runs basically as it did down through there. So where all of this stuff, I guess it's in the lake, but you're talking about, this is a lot of material here, guys. I guess a lot of it's still there. It's just peeled back on the edge. It's just been turned back. But all this soil that was here, any soil, sand that was here, it's gone. I would imagine any of those deep holes down through there, they've probably filled in and basically leveled out. I'm gonna be interested to see. Look how it peeled. You guys probably can't see, but it peeled everything off the top of this. There's like some shelf rock out here. You guys might can see the coloration right there. But anything that was on top of that shelf rock, it just peeled it all away. There's nothing on there now. Maybe it was like that before, but I don't remember it being like that. Now, I could be wrong. But this right here, 100% was not like this. All right, short video. I tell you what, guys, that old girl, she changed this landscape right here for the rest of my life. This is a completely different area than what this was. You could not walk this down through here previously. You just couldn't. Now, it's just, it's amazing. And you can see, I mean, obviously, tons more stuff up in there, but you can see right down here, I'll walk over to it, but you can see a lot of the stuff that was on this back here is in those trees right there. Let's go check it out. See, this is what's on your edge right here. See how the roots are? See it on your edge right there? Now where all the sand and soil and silt and all that stuff went, yeah, I still don't know. But you can see this is what your edge was. Like I said, there's no way I could have walked this last year, you know, this year, whatever. Well, I don't know really that is what that is. There's a lot of tree limbs and branches and whatnot in there that actually doesn't look like. I mean, I'm sure there's some scattered in through there. Regardless, it's gone. Look at this. This is what got ate away. I mean, obviously this is what's left, But what was out here, but you can tell it's all river bottom, river stone all the way. All right, short video. A lot of stuff caught up in here. See a lot of that root system up there. It's possible that that came from right here though. I'm not sure. We're almost down to my beach. We're almost to my beach. I will be out here cleaning this up this year, guys. Because I would say a lot of this probably doesn't get cleaned up. It may, but hey, if it doesn't, I got a lot of firewood, right? And I'll just pile all this trash up and take it out in bunches at a time. Well, I guess I'm gonna go the long way around. I don't want to fight it. She came through here and laid this little section down, didn't she? She may not have killed all the trees, but she daggone sure had fun with them. There's somebody's favorite blanket out there. Is that what that is? Whoever's looking for their four-wheeler seat, four-wheeler, motorcycle, whatever that is, probably a four-wheeler. Don't know what that is. Blanket, sleeping bag. Who knows? Sorry guys, I'm holding you guys down looking at the ground because I'm looking at the ground. You'd probably rather see what's up here. Okay. I wanted to turn it off a long time ago, but I wanted you guys to just see how it laid everything down in this area. This is amazing. Now this down through here hasn't changed. This will give you an idea of what it looked like. Back there, obviously, there was more shrubbery like what's up here. You couldn't walk that edge. I mean, if you had waders, you probably could, but I'm sure there were sections where you couldn't. But yeah, this down through here doesn't really look like it's been tore up that bad. Well, I'm down here at my beach, guys. My little tree, she's still alive somehow. She needs a lot of loving though. She got knocked sideways pretty good. You can see she's barely holding on anyway. I've been trying to nurse her back for years now, and she's might be even smaller than she was before. But anyway, my couch, this was my couch right here. I had the piles of rocks here and pile of rocks over here, and then had a log on there. That was actually the love seat. And then we had a couple more seats over through here. Obviously you can tell what that is. There was a seat over here. We had this stuff all piled up, and then we had a log running up out of here. And this log was actually pulled around here to this area, and it sat here sideways, and it was our couch, where the end pops up right there. It raised up off the ground, so you weren't sitting down low. And that was what we used for our couch right there. And then I had this huge lop off of something that had been out here forever, and I had it somewhere down in this area. Of course, like I said, this thing was turned around more sideways up here. But that was our table. And of course, all of the wood is gone. Probably never see that stuff again. But oh well. Like I said, we just get to redo it. Let's see if we got our steps over here. I bet our steps are gone. I don't even see them. I don't even remember where they were. I had some steps right here along this edge. Might have been right here. I do see some coming up right here. And then there's some like right here on the edge. So it probably was here. I see one right there. But anyway, this is a day use area. You see the day use sign right here. It's actually the Abingdon Winery, I think, down here. I said the Alvarado Winery the other day, but basically it's basically in Alvarado. But the Alvarado, Virginia, Abingdon Winery is right here. I'm not gonna go down any further, guys. I just wanted to come down here and check this area out and see how much the river had changed. I do want to get in my kayak. Me and Miss Janice will get in our kayaks and come down the river and get some footage from out in the river. So you guys stay tuned for that. And let me know what you want to see, guys. Do you want us to go up on Connor Rock? Do you want us to go out and go up 58? I'll go anywhere in this area that you want us to go. I don't know of any other places that are really close that got hit really bad going up the mountain. Obviously, there's several places that we can check. Apparently, Pond Mountain is clear. Somebody left a message and said that not Pond Mountain. It's the other mountain. I'll think of it. But anyway, you guys let me know. Chestnut Mountain, I think it is. Let me know what you guys want to see, and we'll get it out there to you. I myself, what I would really like to do is go to 58, cross the water, and get on that other side on our bicycles and ride up the road. I mean, we could go over and check the creeper trail out, but I would about guarantee it's got sections that there's trees on that nobody's got to yet. But if we could get up there on that road, even if there are trees down, we should be able to cross them with our bikes. You know, I can throw her bike up to her. She can get it and put it over on the other side. I can throw my bike up to her. Me and her together will be able to do it for sure. If I have to go by myself, I'll go by myself. I'm still going to do it. I just don't know when I'm going to do it. But you guys let me know. I guess that's it for today, guys. It's amazing. Let me step down here. It's amazing we had all that water come through here. I guess it's been 10 days or so now, and I want you to look at this river. It's back down here just low. I mean, right now it's what you would call bony if you're a kayaker. Yeah, you could get hurt out here. But I want you to look at this sand. Got a little moisture down in there. Get this top bit. Look how much before you do get to any moisture. It dried right back out. But it is sand. It is sand. So got to give it that. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed this shorter video. And like I said, get back to me with what you guys would like to see. I appreciate y'all watching. One thing that the storm is not responsible for is this right here. Don't know who you are, but y'all be ashamed of yourself. You can easily take that stuff right down to the trash heap. That's pretty sorry of you, I must say.